Yes, hi everybody. I'm going to demonstrate the use of some word processing features. As doctoral students, you're going to be using word processors all through your program, and learning some skills, some basic features of word processors will help you do your dissertation better. So I'm taking an assignment submitted by a team, the Group Hawks, which did a really nice job on their groupcast. This is their groupcast brief. I'm going to do some reformatting of some features of it. Now, as I look at it, does it look good? Yeah, it's a pretty nice little document. Simple. It's got some things bolded and so forth. So really, it's okay as it is. But I'm going to use this submission to illustrate some things you could do for more complex documents. So what we have at the top is the name of the class. What I like to put at the top is the name of the document. And because this topic descriptor is great, I'm going to copy that and send it up. And so look up there. I put the title up there, but I want to give it more prominence. And so I'm going to select that title. And if you look up here at the top, it says normal text. It's normal text bolded. But I'm going to, instead of normal text, I'm going to say it's the title. That gives it more prominence. But then I look at it and say, gosh, that's too big. If I look at the size, it says 26. I think I'll set it to 18. So I set it to 18. That gives it prominence. It's the top. It's descriptive of what the thing is. The course comes next. Group project, group name, and so forth. Let's say those things. The podcast, I would like to take that and put it up at the top. And then I'm going to italicize it, let people know what this thing is. Take this out. Let's say the name of the Hawks is not so critical. So I'm going to take that part out. I'm just going to say this is by. If they ever want to publish this, they could say this is by us. We are a great team. And then we might say at the bottom below, we could say Hawks. Now we link to the podcast, which is great. They've got an audio podcast. Because I want to give that a little more prominence, I might increase the size. 14, let's say. So they have clear, anybody who sees this page immediately knows that they can click on something, in this case to the podcast. So because I've already got the name of the challenge, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to take out the colon, because headings don't need colons. Let's say this is a heading, but I want to create a more formal looking heading. So up there it says normal text, bold, it's bolded normal text. I'm going to say, let's use heading 3. And it has a preset style. And same for this. Let's use the same heading level, heading 3. It's a modest little heading there. And now we're set. Although I look at that and I say, that's a little bit too much space. I've got that additional space there. I'll take away that extra space, take away that extra space. Looks like I'm set with my headings. My title, my headings are all set. I think that's ready to go there. Now, one last thing, as I look at my references, there is no hanging indent. The first line is not sticking out. And nowadays, APA likes to have headings sticking out. And so in this case, the way it works in Google Docs is I select that text and I say, I want the first line to be sticking out, but I want the rest of it to be in. So this little control thing, I set in, and then I set the rest of it out. I put that little first line back out. And see how that did it there? It did all of them all at once. That's important because sometimes I see students submit things that are manually pushed in. You have text and tabs inserted. That will drive you crazy if you're ever trying to do any serious formatting. So see if you can use your word processing in this way, using word styles for your headings and titles, using the control features for text formatting for doing things like hanging indents. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.